What's up, people? It's your boy Sneaker Junkie, back at you again with another quick tip trick video on when to hold or when to sell your sneakers, right? I want to give you some insight as to what I do the day of, whether I'm going to hold the sneakers for a while or if I'm going to sell them immediately, right? So without that, let's get into it. All right, so just a little added bonus as to what I do when sneakers drop, right? So I always go to my StockX and just try to look at what the sneaker is selling for. Today, the 29th. Sneaker's been up and down all day today. Oh, I'm not even showing you, sorry. There we go. So this is 29th here. So kind of been ranging. But look like price is going up, going back up. You look here. See, this is what I'm saying about don't be in a rush to sell your sneakers, man. Now this is based off of East Coast time. So clearly that's 3 hours ahead of me. I'm on the West Coast, so it's really, it's only 5:03 my time. But just looking at the price, $232, then it kind of dipped, right? Let's load some more here. And then 7 o'clock. So kind of average, right? But I always tell people, don't be in a rush to really sell your sneakers, because eventually the price will rise, man. It's supply and demand. Obviously when nobody sees sale, the price starts to dip. That was at 5:30. This is so annoying. Why can't it just give me the full history without doing this load by load crap? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. All right. So I clearly wasn't logged in, but it doesn't matter. I wasn't logged into StockX. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't, stupid. It doesn't allow you to see the full history. You got to do this scroll and load more. But I want to get us back to, when the shoe dropped, which was hours ago, 8 hours. Well, I'm probably longer than that now. This is so annoying. But you can see the price. Obviously, the price started to dip, right? But again, don't be in a rush to really sell, because supply and demand, it's economics 101. It really is. The less you have of the product, the higher the demand. So therefore, the higher the price, you can price them. And then on the flip side, the more of the product you have, right, the less of the demand. Therefore, the less the price will be, the resale price. So everybody's who's getting them early, of course, the supply and demand. Again, less people have early access, who physically have them in hand, then they'll set the trend, they'll set the bar for what they want to sell them for. Then as you get closer to, the drop date and the actual date they drop, there's more on the market. So the supply is higher, right? So therefore, the demand for them, I think the demand for them will still be there, but now there's more out there, so people have more buying power. So then they could wait, or they could drive the price down, which is fine. That's the whole point of any economics, any economy. Okay, so my wife called me in the middle of that recording. So anywho, this is so annoying. I can't believe StockX doesn't give you a different option to actually be able to see. Oh my gosh. Well, we're already there. We're not even close, brother. We're not even close. And then now it's only giving me like 12:40. Let's see how far it jumps back. It's jumping back like 20 minutes at a time. Oh my god, that wasn't even 20 minutes. That was like 6 minutes. Yeah, that was like 10 minutes. Yeah. Anywho, we'll get there. I'm just curious to see, see, okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so 11:54-ish. You know, they're 240. That's about right. A few hours after they drop, but it's just the way it is. So, gosh, this is so terribly annoying. Anywho, while I try to get, let me get this closer to drop time, and I'll bring it back. So roughly, the shoes drop they drop at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if you see the prices here, you know, around 225. Let's go hour later. It starts to jump up, you know, 235 an hour later. Let's go 2 hours later. Let's go 12, around 12:05. So it's pretty even, right? And obviously, as more people get them, the more people start to buy, the price, you know, will dip a little bit. So about it still stay around 230. That's not bad. You know, you're about $5 off. You know, then you'll dip 228 as you get later in the evening. 230 at 213, 210. Still teetering around 230. High 220s, 230s. Then we start to dip a little here. I saw a little dip here around 3, but still staying 230. So the key is I like to start watching it in the evening, right? Right now I have 514, which would be 814, but you can still see now, you know, we're starting to dip even a little under, you know, 225, 226. Still not bad. Still not far off what it was, you know, when they first dropped around 7 in the morning or 10 Eastern time. You know, still not a bad loss if they're dropping, you know, reselling around that same area, that same price range 8 hours later. So 8 hours later would be your 5 o'clock hour, right? So not bad. New York time, and then so 230. So price dips a little bit, but not too much. So the current value right now, the lowest ask 232, the highest, you know, bid 227. Not bad. Let's look at the bids, what's out there. So yeah, so it won't move for a while, especially having, you know, 8 available at 234 and then 10 available at 235. Those will even drop. Those folks right there, those 18 people, those will drop. So once you get past that 240 range it's gonna hold it down again, and these people will come down as well. So I'm predicting, you know, give it a week or two. I would hold them for a little bit, maybe a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. See what happens. Just so that this here, 234, 247, evaporates, so that those people get out of it. See, that's where I like to sell. Right there, that's a sweet spot. 250. Honestly, with StockX, 250 plus fees, you know, you're not making much. You're making enough. But if you could sell that, you know, someone local, yeah. So wait, where's my payout? Payout 221. So you're not making much, even though you're selling 250. This is the downside of StockX, man, or the GOAT, or any other, you know, authenticator. It does hurt your profit, you know, but at least the buyer knows. I guess it's for the buyer and the seller. The buyer knows they're getting an authentic pair, and the seller knows they're not gonna get scammed or robbed because you never actually meet the person. You know what I mean? So it's a two-way street. Me personally, I just use this as a tool, just to kind of gauge where the market's gonna go, kind of gauge how long I'm gonna sit on them. It's another reason why I like to buy from the big box brand stores, because I have 30 to 45 days to return them, no questions asked. So regardless of what the resale value is, I could just return them and get full 100% refunded, you know. So it's a quick tutorial or tip or trick, how you want to look at it. People ask, how long should you hold the shoe? How long should you sit on the shoe? Should you sell immediately? I like to, it just depends. Obviously the Jordan 1s, it was a big drop. The majority of the foot sites got them, plus everything else, and a lot of other stores. And I can tell you that just because of the Discord group I'm in. Oh, if you're not in our group, yo, you gotta get in this group. $P profits. We kill it in this group. So just to show you, we put out very good content for the group. So this is people hitting today. I don't know why they posted their stuff here. They should have been posting their success. But whatever. But you see, we put out a lot of great content, a lot of good links. There we go. Look at all the links. These are all the links that we knew were dropping today. Tons of links, more links, more links. So if you're not in this group, yo, hit me up, message me. It's a free group. I wouldn't call us a cook group, but we do cook. There's some people here who will run slots for you. But it's more of an informational group. I'm sure you heard me say it before. We like to help people cop, whether you're new to the resale game or you just want to cop for your personal own stash, right? But we put a lot of good information. So back to the original question: should I hold? Should I sit? How long? Blah blah blah. It just depends on the market, how available the sneaker is, or how exclusive the sneakers are. Another pair I had, I know this video's long, it's already 6 minutes, probably longer than that. Let me go back. There's another pair of sneakers that I'm sitting on. I don't know how they're gonna do, you know. I don't have the white pair. I have the green pair. So right now that's all. I have a size 11 in women, since they're women's shoes. But 11 in women is a 9.5 in men. So here you go. Another sneaker, an off-white. So these weren't that exclusive by any means necessary. And then they restocked like crazy on certain sites. They did restock like crazy. My feed was going crazy yesterday. But just so you can see the sales history, you could kind of tell. Cause when did these shoes drop? They dropped on the 24th. Yeah, 24 right there. So they dropped on the 24th for 180. So with tax, I always add $12 for tax for shipping. About 192. I always add $12. It seems right. And I copped these two also on a sneaker app. So just kind of see the trend from the 24th. Again, these are people who had early access, right? Again, you know, 3 days before they drop, look what they were selling for. That's just supply and demand, right? So if we go to the 24th, come on. You know, obviously it starts to dip. You can kind of see the curvature dip, right? That's just the way it is, right? But just to get a glimpse, you know, they're still up there, 240. We're not gonna go through this loading thing again. This is ridiculous. I swear that this needs to be better. But they're hovering between 240, 250 resale right now. But not too bad. Again, another supply and demand. I'm gonna sit on these for a while. They are a weird looking sneaker, but that's not my concern. My concern is the profit I make on them, which is what I'm all about. So even though I think they're a dope looking sneaker, I don't know what to rock them with, but it don't matter. I didn't buy them for me to personally rock them. I bought them to resell them. So I'm gonna sit on these. I have mine on a couple sites. Mine are up there. Mine are actually at 350. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Mine's posted for 400, to be honest. I got an offer for 350. Is this me? This is not me. Let me go to this computer over here. let's see. This is, let's close this guy. Come on, dude, I don't have my offer up. Sounds weird. All right, so mine are actually posted right now. My offers. Where'd you go? Yeah, so mine right now, mine are posted for 400. And like I said, I use StockX just as a, like I said, it's a benchmark. It's just something I can use as, it's a tool. That's all it is. So right now, I got mine posted at 400 and my highest offer right now is 350. So I'll most likely sell those to my boy Daniel. I've done business with him before. He wants that in my Supreme Super Soaker. So I kind of sit on things just for the fact that, again, it's supply and demand. So when the supply run out and the demand is still there, the demand is there because they're off-whites. I mean, quite honestly, if this wasn't an off-white sneaker, I don't think it'd do that well because it looks like a track shoe. Like, you know, as a kid, you walk around with track shoes on or cleats on. Like, dude, are you playing today? Like, no. Then why you got on cleats, bruh? But it is what it is. But I'm gonna sit on these for a little bit. Actually, I'm waiting for them to come. Nike's taking forever to deliver these. That's an odd thing. I can usually get my delivery in a couple days. But I'm gonna sit on these just because they're off whites, and my boy Daniel, he got the highest bid, so I probably end up going with him as soon as I get them. But I just wanna see him and feel him and touch him, which I will. But anywho, it's a long video. So yeah, so it just depends on the supply and demand, how long you should sit on them, how long, how quick you should sell them. It just depends, man, because there's some shoes that will go and there's other shoes that are just bricks. So it all depends on the sneaker. Obviously Travis Scott, his shoes sell ridiculously quick and the resale is ridiculously stupid, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted LA to Chicago. That way, here's another sneaker that people slept. I wouldn't say slept on, but nobody predicted they would go that high. I mean, yeah, that's a small size, but my boy right now has a size 9. Look what they're going for. So that's crazy. So he sat on them. He wasn't sure either, but he sat on them, and they're doing well. They came out on the 25th, so that's pretty cool. Almost a month ago, right? Yeah, today's the 29th, so a little bit over a month. So that's what I'm saying. You just don't know. If you sit on a sneaker, you can't go wrong with ones, but you have to watch the market. You just have to watch the market. I actually have the New York to Paris in my size, as usual. Actually, you know what? I just sold mine. Mine sold on eBay last week, and I actually sold them for $250. So you just don't know what the sneaker's gonna do. But yeah, that little spike here, that's crazy right there. So a little spike, they were going up. That's when I was like, whoa, these shoes are going up. So that's when my eBay, as soon as these shoes, I did notice that as soon as the shoe went up, I'm like, why am I getting all these alerts from eBay? Because the shoe started to go up. I was like, what happened? So I hit my boy up and he was like, bro, are you not watching the sneakers? Cause you can put, I'm sorry, I'm going crazy here. You can put a monitoring task, not a monitoring, but you can watch, you can follow right there. You can follow the sneaker and it'll give you updates. Why did I go to East Bay? I swear I said eBay. I think I'm signed in. Let me see here. I am not signed in. Well, I was gonna show you, but oh, I am signed in. So let's go here. Let's go to my eBay, and then let's go selling. Sign in. So oh, actually, they sold for $260. So literally that day, that day, you good, bud? That day, my eBay was going berserk. I'm like, what is going on? So they sold on the 22nd. So if I go back to here and look at the 22nd, right? We'll just kind of go 22nd. Oh, look at that. See that? 264. I'm so terrible with this camera. 264. It was, you know, in between. I don't know what time that is, but for whatever reason, on the 22nd, they went from 260 to almost 300. So I know in that window, my eBay was blowing up, and then I end up selling them for 260. So it is what it is. It's just sometimes you sit on them. Right now they're 240 minus the fees. You know what I mean? You're looking at what? A little bit under 220, 9.5. Sell now. Yeah, 212. Wow. So yeah. So the benefit of sitting on them is watching them. It's a big difference of either, you know, $212 or $260. So there you go. So anyway, it's a long video. Just watch the market. Follow the shoes on StockX. Put a follow alert on your account, so that way when shoes start to move, you'll get notified immediately, whether up or down. And with those notifications, you'll know whether to sell or continue to hold. It's your boy Snkr Junkie. Deuce.